Welcome back to the channel, Beyond Tired. This episode we go to the Comera Mountains, Mahon Falls. My first kind of attempt to do a bit of touring instead of just going on runs, local runs around the place. And so we're going to have a look at that, a few mishaps there. We also get to have a look at a Suzuki, get to have a go on a Suzuki V-Strom DE 800, and you also get to have a go on the Tracer 9 GT as well. And I also get a Quickshifter installed on my own Tracer 7 GT as well. And so there's a lot of wind noise and different things I didn't get a chance to set up the action for, and I'm really just using this old Insta360 Chase Adventure. It's like a small Go thing, it's one of their first cameras, so there's a lot of wind noise, so I'll just probably pop in every now and again with a bit of voiceover to explain what's going on. Otherwise, enjoy.
We're in the Comeras now. Trying to get out before him. We're in the Comeras now. We're going up towards Mahon Falls. I didn't realise that was. Taking footage there earlier. So what I might do here is I might try and put on the microphone while I'm here. Oh dear, I'm making a mess of this now. There's a lot of water droplets, and outside the view is not good. Oh dear. Well, it was looking promising on the way down when I seen the sun shining. I couldn't believe me luck. And then now we're getting this, you know, absolutely useless view now. Weather. Thank you. Shall we give it a look? Give it an else. Just looking. Literally driving into town. But I can see how magnificent the view is. Okay. Whoa. Wow, that was fun. I'm wrapping up that. Now, what I'm trying to do is not have that guy take me over again. Okay, that was really bad. How the hell did I run wide there? Right, somehow. Anyway, as you can see, this is where you can go back this down and go for a bit of a hike. But you need to be dressed for that, for sure. There's a little bit of a kind of a roady, walky road up here. I don't know. Maybe I'll go up here. This is kind of a road, right? Go further up the mountain, I suppose. This is more for off-roading, really. Rather than a road bike like I have. So I guess we'll just go further in here. We can't really see the falls, so sorry about this. Another view is, I imagine, spectacular, but just not right now.
Somewhere around here there was actually a magic road where if you look at it sideways it looks like the bike is rolling uphill, and I only found out that afterwards when I was talking to AI, so I guess I missed that here.
Well, we are coming out to the opposite terrain. The Mahon Falls stuff, and equally it suggested today for the weather that I'd have a better chance. Oh my god, I'm getting something in the eye. I don't know what it is. Anyway, there's a little bit of brightness over that side, sort of. I don't know, I think I'll just go down around there. There's a couple of hikers down there, and then I think what I'll do is I'll just turn back. How you doing? I'm actually just going to turn around, thanks. That's it. Now let's see if there's a clearing and we go back up here. They looked absolutely soaked as well, didn't they? Quite a lot of gravel around here. I have to say these Michelin Road 6 tires. Just a slight clearing here, look at that. See how majestic that is looking. Even with just a little bit more of a clearing. And I can kind of see the Mahon Falls over there as well. A little bit of a better view now. See that? Just 2 minutes and it changes again. Anyway, this is what we came down here for. This is what I rode 2 hours for. So I'm glad we're getting a small bit of a clearing at least. I don't know if I can go up the other side there to the Mahon Falls with the bike. I think it's more of an off-beaten path kind of a thing. Maybe next time. I think if I had the Suzuki I was trying the other week, I'd probably give it a go. Mahon Falls. I never even knew this place existed, so gotta say thanks to Gemini for the idea. Whoa! I'll just pop off the bike for a second. Get a bit of a view. Whoop! Shit! Oh! Oh! Do not take a stand out on a. See, the problem with getting off the left side of the bike, you've no brake to grab. No, I can't grab. There's no. The back brake isn't on the left, and the right front brake isn't on the left. Right, I should have found. It's my fault. But I should have found a better place, because obviously it's facing downhill. So the stand, as soon as I got off, had no weight in it and flew forward. Jesus, good thing I caught that. The ankle nearly went out from under me as well there. These boots are good. From Maddox. Advert for Maddox there. I think that's very close, that enough. Anyway, hold on a second until I figure this out now. I throw the leg over, hold on. I'll throw the leg over here. Get a hell of a lot of wind now. Let me just try. I'll put it in gear is the best thing, because then at least I got some power in the wheel there if I need it. There we go. Okay, Jesus Christ. Okay, so how about if I face the bike uphill then, will that work? I just wanted to get a bit of a better view. Bloody hell. No, not really. No, that's not the best way either. Because it's going to have to be kind of halfway in between, sort of sideways, but sort of facing down. I think is the best way to have it. Scared now to do anything. No, it's still gonna fall forward when I do that. That was stupid or something. Hold on a second. Maybe I don't want to be in anybody's way here. Maybe this way. Oh. That seems like it's leaning too much now. Oh. Give it a go. We'll give that a go. Now, how do I get off? I have to get the leg off again. Back in my seat. Look, I'm getting shit on my seat. Literally. From the sheep shit. Oh. This is awful. I'm having an awful time. Hold on. I do have something to take care of that one. God damn it. I'll throw that sponge away now. Jesus. Leave no trace and all that. So just... it's only a bit of sheep shit, come on. Yeah, it's muck now instead of shit. If you're a farmer, you'd know all about it, wouldn't you? Now, this is what I was trying to do. Get a better view, but it's actually getting a little bit worse now, better. But there we go. Here, look, the view of the bike. There's a view of the bike with the Mahon Falls, and I nearly falls a few times there at the falls. But this thing, every time it gets wet, no matter how tight I put it, it keeps slipping, you know. This Puig extender thing. already scuffed it up what it is. 1, 2, 3. Okay. It's not easy on a slant, I tell you. Right, so what are the rules in parking on a slant? You kind of go down a bit, but to the side a bit, rather than up and to the side, I think. Uh-oh. What's this about? I don't like this. Maybe put the stand down and start it. Is it because it's too cold or something? Or it's been leaned to the side too much? Maybe because it's leaning forward too much or something. The sensors, probably has sensors. There we go. Alright, we're good. We're good to go, Goodbye, Mahon Falls. Take it easy. Yes, get out of here. We'll take it easy home as well ourselves. After all that excitement. Jesus. Hear the birds tweeting here. I don't know, you probably can't hear that through the microphone, but I can hear them. Some birds anyway. I was also looking at helmets in Belfast the other day, and just the price, the difference and all that kind of stuff. Now I know Megabikes do the measure that you can do a shoey measurement for if you want a shoey helmet, but I was trying on the shoeys and the Arise, you know, the premium helmets to see, and I don't think they suit me. I think I need to go for a HJC or a Nolan. I'm pretty happy with the Apex one that I have, really, but for less wind noise and stuff, or getting more premium one, I wouldn't mind, you know, in the future. And there we go. And look, you can get a nice coffee there. Nice coffee shop there if you want that. I think we just did out a petrol station. I could go that way. Go this way. Anyway, so we can go this way. Something I'm recommending is Flex Slim by Moto Rads, and here it is on the helmet there. You can see, okay, just goes on, sticks on like that. I'm going to test it out. What I'm going to do is show you this Suzuki V-Strom DE. I think it's either 700 or 800 cc, I'm not sure, to be honest. And oh, here, it's 800. And it's just a loaner for a few hours for Megabikes, because I have my bike getting in fixed. Actually, it's actually getting I actually brought it in just to fix, because it was still under warranty, to fix the grip warmers. And also I think I'm getting a Quickshifter on it, but that might not be till another day, I'm not sure. But anyway, they were held back a bit today, so we have this for a few hours. So I'm just going to go around on it for, I guess I'll record the next 20 minutes or so. Already I can feel, I think it's for sale as well if anyone wants to buy it. I'm not sure how much it is, but a Suzuki V-Strom DE 800, and I can already feel on the handlebars here that how much kind of easier it is sort of to get to do slow maneuvers on, because whatever way the balance is in the handlebars here. Follow someone, I'll just do a bit of a U-ey here and see what it's like slow as I can. Try and get a lock on. It's so much easier to get a lock on this than the other one. Probably not the best place to be doing maneuvers because it's a bit busy at the moment, but I I'll just do a quick walk around here, kind of a 360, show you. I'll do it from stop. I'll try and get it around here. There we go, a little lock on there, yeah. It's much more steady. I guess this is more like a, whoop! Who's lost grip on the back brake there for a second. Yeah, I could get, it's a much more steady bike than the Tracer, for much more adventure bikey, I suppose, like for slow things. And I'm not sure what this does. I guess it goes up and down. No, maybe it doesn't. Alright, so maybe we'll just go do some kind of twisties or something. Right, now I can use the Quickshifter before this corner. Let's give it a go. Oh, I see. Yeah, it does a sort of a rev match thing, a very kind of a... It does do something. It's not jerky. I'll try it down to 2 here. 2 is a little bit more... You have to push it a little bit more to get 2. Up to 3, no clutch. It's interesting. Interesting to get used to that, because that should be what I'll be able to do on my bike soon. Yeah, this feels more adventure bikey. I would say not as fun in the twisties as the Tracer. So I wouldn't call this a tourer, but it's good for traffic and slow maneuvers. And maybe some off-road, I don't know. Depending on the tires you have, I guess. Right, I'm going to see if this records again. We're sort of in the middle of nowhere. We did get some extra fuel. It's about, I don't know, half an hour later or something. We kind of ended up there, up through the waterworks there, and then kind of Britas and up near Blessington here. But then if I go that way, I'm going to end up going down to Roundwood, which I don't really want to go too far into Wicklow. So we'll just go back this way, I guess. It is kind of raining and stuff, so I'm going to have to put down a visor. I guess I'll just head back this way. This is a good, it's a good bike to bring kind of places that you'd bring a horse, if you know what I mean. Up around small kind of back roads, whereas the Tracer, they kind of need the sort of smoother roads, if you know what I mean. So this is definitely a bit more adventure bikey, which I don't mind to get the feeling for, you know. It's different, it's a little different, you know. I feel like it's much steadier, you can handle the potholes and bumps and everything better. It's really smooth taking off, you know, at the low speeds and stuff, very smooth, super smooth. And they're here, Manor Kilbride, here is where we are. So Britas is down there, Lacken is that way, and there's a lake drive, so I suppose we should go to the lake drive. Let's see how we get on with that. Maybe. We're going to end up in Blessington and then back to Ballymount Industrial Estate later, I suppose. I haven't got a text from them yet about my bike, so... well, looks like, sounds like from earlier that I'll probably have to go back to get the Quickshifter on. I am enjoying this Quickshifter. I think I'm going to like it, getting it on the other bike. I'm also considering getting a steering dampener on it as well, but that'll be for next time, I guess. I'll tell you what, if you were to bring a bike out in the rain, this would be the bike to bring out in the rain. It likes the rain, this bike, I feel. It's a rainy type of bike. Good bike for Ireland, especially these days. Bloody hell, it hasn't stopped raining for months, it feels like. Okay, it's a bit later now, and it looks like I might be able to get a quick test ride on the Tracer 9 GT. And so he's just, I think he's lost the key or something here in Megabikes. I was just looking at some of the, I don't know if some of the finishings are meant to be like this, giving, you know, you see here and here. You know, you don't see that on other bikes really, you know, or you do see it on this one a bit, but also like here, I don't know how much you can see that, but there's quite a bit of give on these like indicators and what the indicators are attached to. And also I've seen a couple of YouTubers also talking about this as well, the quality of the housing for the electronics. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a little bit of give in that as well. It doesn't feel very premium, you know. So Yamaha are definitely like saving money in places, but I don't know if they're like design choices as well, maybe, you know. Anyway, yeah. Okay, this is Luca at Megabikes, and he's bringing out the Tracer 9 GT for me. He was just trying to find the key, but we think we have it now. Automatic to manual, yeah.
It's automatic.
Yes.
Automatic has D and D plus mode. Again,
Yeah.
it's just stay in D.
Yes.
If you want to try the manual mode,
Yeah.
it's street, rain, custom 1, custom 2. I'm not
Okay.
sure what the mapping is, so
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
try
yeah,
those. And then there is sport as
Yeah,
well.
we'll keep it in rain,
So I'll
yeah.
leave this rain,
No problem.
and then I'll also put in the full automatic.
Okay, yeah.
There are a couple of things you can do over here. There is
So there's no actual foot shifter?
no.
No.
So the only shifting that you're doing is here.
Here,
so
okay.
that's plus,
Yes.
and then that's minus.
Okay. All right. Yeah, feels good. It's a nice size actually. There's these ones with the pegs there. There's no foot shifter, I have to remember that. And there's no clutch either, so I have to remember that. Possibly, let's go. So it's on. All right, we're in first now. There we are, 40. Oh! Yes, nice. All right, so remember, we do have a back brake. No, I can feel it like changing itself there. I think it's changing gears there. All right, now I'm gonna just put down a little bit of a visor here because I'm actually getting some sun, believe it or not. All right, this is nice. It's very like smooth on the low gears there. Actually, really smooth. I like that. Oh, it did a change there for me. That's cool. You're not used to that on a bike. Changing the gears for me. It's like a ghost. I like it. I like that actually. I know some people are against like twist and go. They say it's just like a scooter or something, but I don't know. That's kind of you get kind of used to this. Look at that. Woo! Valley Mountain Industrial Estate. Okay, I dropped the gear there for me. That was kind of nice. And then back up and back down. Okay, that's interesting. Obviously, it's nicer to have more control yourself. And there's two people waiting to get into the line of traffic there as well. See, it's a Friday afternoon in Dublin. You get me? So, it's quite busy, you know. So I need to come out of here, but I need to also get back in there to go left. I can't really sneak in on the left, you know. It's not what's the word? Not the right etiquette, but now I can. Now it's fine to go left. But it is very handy. It's very, very handy, I must say. You know, and it doesn't take off when you're in first either. I don't even have to have the brake on here. So stops in first and that. I don't know, I kind of like it. But it's saying that it would be nice just to get for the manual a pedal, a foot pedal. The Tracer 9 does have the fully manual, and this one you have the option in between revs, you know, when the clutch is in, and just giving it a little blip, which are kind of like fun things to do, I suppose. And so it's getting, in some sense, it's kind of getting rid of some of the fun. It's getting rid of the, dare I say it, the old ways of riding a bike. Oh, I didn't realise, I thought that was traffic. It's a very different way of riding. It's a different way of riding altogether. It's interesting, you know. I'll go right around and see how we handle around without this, because it'll do all the gear changes for me. So very dangerous roundabout this. You gotta know what you're doing. So many exits and entries on it. Yeah, that's good. That's all I wanted anyway, just a quick feel of the engine really, more than anything. But yeah, if it just had the foot pedal, that's all it's listed, because you can put this into manual if you want, so, and I definitely would want to, but it would feel weird all the time, you know. Wouldn't mind going around one more, but it's just the traffic is too busy at this time. Yeah, very nice, and at low speeds as well. You can see I can go quite low speed with this as well, which is and the balance on it under 5 kilometers an hour there, really slow maneuvers you can do as well. Look at that. And there we go, it's off. Tracer 9 GT, very nice machine. Just needs a foot gear changer thing. That's my opinion. Very nice to have a go on it. Thank you, Luca, and thank you, Megabikes, for letting me get a quick test ride on that. Very cool. Nice bike. Okay. Here we are. I've got the Quickshifter on my own bike now. Just at Megabikes, and going to head home. So I'm kind of excited. I do get excited up here, but too much. I get a little excited.
So one thing I have to mention about the 2023 Tracer 9 is the Quickshifter here. And to be honest, I was a bit disappointed at first when I realized this model only handles the upshifts. So I was expecting the full bi-directional auto blipper experience. But anyway, having lived with it for a while now, I'm actually happy enough with it. There's something still really satisfying about downshifting and blipping the throttle on your own anyway. It keeps you connected to the bike, especially on these Irish back roads. The thing you have to watch out for though is just how fast this thing gets once you start clicking through the gears, and the CP2 engine there, it doesn't mess around. It gets very fast, very quick. So I've decided I'm only going to really use it in the right situations, like when I'm trying to get away from the lights or need a quick burst of speed to merge. For everything else, I'll just stick to the old school clutch work. It's fun, and it's a tool for the right moments. So yeah, happy enough with the Quickshifter. Just getting into this stuff here. You see me going through some filtering here and a bit of footage of the floods we've been experiencing all winter here, and just a quick clip of that. And that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching. See you next time here on Beyond Tired.
I don't know what the hell they're going to do.
Bye for now.
Hopefully I'm going to get through this. have to just, whoa, shit. Let's go up on the footpath there. Right, this is pretty bad. Really bad. Well, that's all I can do. There's a digger out there anyway, so I suppose he's going to help. Found it here from Mobile Movers, his name is. It says, if you ever fancy a spin near Gorey, we have Sunday runs each week. All welcome. Meet Sunday morning Tesco car park at 10 a.m. from Mobile Movers. I said, thanks for saying, I'll go there myself. Well, I'm going to reply there to him again. I'll say, I'm here now Sunday, already 10:15 a.m. no sign, but I don't blame yous. I don't blame yous. Weather is a bit all over the shop.